Today we're gonna talk about this guitar, the Harley Benton Fusion 2. Recently many people ask me, why do you like fusion guitars? And the Harley Benton Fusion guitar is something that I discovered maybe 2 years ago, and I bought the first one and I was blown away by the quality. Also compared to the price, because they are really cheap. This, for example, this guitar, it costs about 349 euro currently. And yeah, let's have a closer look at the specs and then you can judge by yourself if it's a good bargain. The specs: the guitar is mostly made of wood, it has some plastic parts and some metal parts, and so it's good for playing metal. Okay, to be a little bit more precise, the body wood is, as far as I know, sapele. I don't know what that is, but they call it sapele. The neck is made of maple. Fretboard is made of ebony. In this model, they offer this also with a maple fretboard and also with a roasted fretboard option. The tuners are Grover tuners. This is a Floyd Rose 1000, so it's the original Floyd Rose that you find on the 1, 2, 3,000 guitars usually. And what else? It has two humbuckers. The brand is Roswell. I didn't know the brand before. They sound a little bit like vintage PAF style. I will come to that later. Also, you can split the humbuckers with this mini toggle. Here you have a three-way switch, tone control, volume control, very basic. So, what makes this guitar so special for me? Well, as you may know, I like guitars that look like 80s shred guitars, mostly that power strut shape with humbuckers and a double locking tremolo. So, of course, this guitar has a Floyd Rose, two humbuckers. It also has 24 frets, which is very important for me. And also very important for me is the color of the guitar. It's the most important point for me, the look of a guitar, because the guitar doesn't appeal me optically. I don't want to play it, and it doesn't inspire me at all. So I like burst colors. They offer this. Obviously, this is a blue burst. And I like red. My favorite color is red burst. They offer it in red. Unfortunately, they don't offer it in red burst color, but maybe in the future. Thomas, if you hear me, please. Yeah. What else? It has stainless steel frets, which I don't know any guitar with stainless steel frets in that price range, like 300 or 400 euros. The stainless steel frets, they feel very, very nice to play. And they're polished. You don't have any dirt or anything left on the frets that is interrupting your bendings. And also, the stainless steel frets, they will last much longer than usual frets, and I found out that is something that really bugs me with other guitars. Over the time, the frets seem to disappear. It's annoying. Of course, there are some downsides too, which I would like to mention for you. For me, it's the shape of the neck is not so thin as I'm used to. For example, it's not as thin as an RG Ibanez guitar neck or as a Jackson neck. I would prefer to have a thinner neck. Although it's comfortable to play. What's not so comfortable is the access of the 24th fret. When sitting, it's okay, but I like to have my guitar very low when I'm standing. Maybe I can show you. And then it's a little bit difficult to reach the 24th fret. It's because of that neck joint is a little bit thick, and also the cutaway starts on the 22nd fret. And for example, the Schecter Banshee, they start at the 24th fret, and it's great. They would have placed it here, and then you could go and shred like you would when you are sitting. But other than that, I don't find many disappointing points about this guitar. Finally, I would like to talk about the pickups a little bit, because you may heard that some people said critical things about the Roswell pickups on YouTube, and as I said earlier, they voiced my opinion more like a vintage PAF style humbucker, which is not good or bad, it depends on your taste. But what I found out is that the pickup is really bright. It does have a lot of high end to it, and many people seem to have a problem with that. And I personally like the fact that the pickups seem to be have a very smooth, even frequency spectrum, and they don't have that honk in the upper mid range like the Seymour Duncan SH4 has. They don't seem to overemphasize the bass frequencies like maybe the famous DiMarzio tone zone. But the point with pickups is you have to adjust your amp and your equipment to the pickups. And what I do is usually when I'm playing a high gain sound, I cut the highs drastically with any pickup I use. Drastically, that means maybe below 2K. Sometimes I make a high cut in front of the amp, of course. You can do this also by using a drive pedal, set it to a more bassy sound. And for example, I can show you the sound with the stock pickups with my Kemper profile. And to me it doesn't sound harsh at all, but as I mentioned, I cut the high end of the pickups. But the benefit of bright pickups is if you switch the pickups with this mini switch to the split mode, they seem to sound like single chords, and it's very usable, the sound you get. What happens if you split many humbuckers, which are a little bit dully sounding? If you split them, then you lose a lot of top end and you cannot use the splitted sound at all. So for cleans and also for this edge of breakup tones with a single coil mode, I found pickups very well. And that is something it's not so easy to find. A humbucker that sounds good when you split it. In the future, maybe I would like to show you my other Harley Benton fusion guitars, maybe some other models with a maple neck, maple fretboard, some maybe with a roasted, and some with the Wilkinson tremolo and the HSH pickup configuration. They're all similar. They don't have very drastically differences in the sound. Flexibility is a little bit better with the HSH configuration. But overall, I found these guitars to be great bang for the buck. I can recommend them to anyone. And also some other Harley Benton guitars I own. They are really good, but If you are interested in Harley Benton guitars, or if you have questions about the Fusion, then please post them in the comment section. I would like to know your opinion about it, and also I would like to try to answer your questions. And yeah, that's it for me. Please subscribe, like if you like the video. If you don't like, please also subscribe or like or send me cash. See you next time. Bye.